What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another backyard jeeping video. My name is Cherokee, and today I have a little update review for you guys on the Trailhead Off-Road cowl air intake, also known as the Thor cowl air intake. I've had a few people ask if I liked it, if I didn't like it, so I figured I'd go ahead and do an updated review for you guys. Also have some updated information about the website, so please like, subscribe, and share. Check out the Instagram and Facebook at Backyard Jeeping, as well as the online store, backyardjeeping.com. Links for all those will be down in the description below. And let's jump into this review. Alright guys, so we're going to have two things to talk about in this video. Well, three things to talk about in the video. Pros and cons on the Trailhead Off-Road cowl air intake, and some updated information about the website. So I've had the intake for around a month, month and a half, maybe 2 months now. But I daily drive this Jeep. I daily drive this Jeep. Literally, this thing's on the road 7 days a week. So, I kind of feel like I've had it, used it long enough to know a little bit about it. Watch the install video or even the unboxing video, but this replaces your factory air box. So you'll no longer have that, which clears up a lot of room for you. So it goes from your intake into your firewall, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, it just takes away your factory air box. Now, my honest opinion on this intake, I don't have anything really bad to say. I think it's a great product from a great company. It definitely does what I want it to do and serves its purpose the way that I want it to. You kind of get like 3-in-1 if you think about it. So not only do you get all this room where your factory air box was for a second battery, onboard air, storage compartment, tools, if it bolts down, it can go there. You get a cowl air intake, also can be known as a real cold air intake. It doesn't have a black box around it. It's not still in the engine bay. And also in a way you have a snorkel. So you kind of get 3-in-1, which I thought was absolutely amazing, and you can't really beat the price for something like that. Because, a snorkel alone goes anywhere between $100 to $200. The only bad thing about it, not even really bad, not bad for me at least, I think it's more of a preference thing. Either you like it or you're going to not like it, is it can be loud. The initial startup in the mornings, not necessarily, after it's ran for a while, and then you get back in it and you leave, or if it's sitting outside in the sun necessarily, but the mornings, I find, for me at least, if it's been sitting for a few hours, it can be kind of loud once you first start it up. The RPMs jump up maybe about 5 seconds or less, and then goes right back down. It quiets down. It's a preference thing. Again, not everybody's going to like that. I don't mind it one bit. I have my radio on, music blasting, so I don't really notice it anyways. Now, as you're driving, you can hear the air being sucked through the filter, through your intake, because it's in your cab. It's right behind your dash, right behind where the airbag is. So you can hear the air being sucked into it, and occasionally you'll hear like a little whistle noise. Does not bother me one bit because it makes me think that I have a race car. Sometimes I forget that I'm driving an '01 poop box, and I'll stomp on the gas just to hear it. Trying to, hey, I got a race car. And she does have a little pep to her step now. I've definitely noticed a difference in the throttle response. Now, my gas hasn't really changed. I'm still getting I might get a little bit better miles per gallon than what I was before, but not really enough to notice a big difference. Because, I drive this thing 7 days a week, so I'm getting gas regardless. So I don't really, really pay attention to my gas gauge that much, just because either way I'm getting gas. So I can't really tell you too much about that. I feel like it's getting a little bit better gas mileage, but it might not be enough to really notice for me at least. The performance is there. It definitely made a difference, I think, in the driving, in the throttle response. A little bit more power, it feels like, to me at least. A little bit more power behind that pedal. So, I really don't have anything bad to say, other than you might not like it because it can be loud. Again, I have my radio on, and the only time that I really hear it is if I'm feeling spunky at a red light, and I decide to turn the music down a little bit and hit that gas pedal once it turns green, just so I can hear that little whistle. But other than that, I have absolutely nothing bad to say about the product or about the company. I'm going to do this review regardless, and it was going to have the same outcome. But some of you guys might know that Backyard Jeeping is an actual company. It's my LLC. It's Backyard Jeeping LLC. I started off just doing shirts and decals for XJs. But I'm trying to branch off into bigger and better things, like we all are, of course. So I'm happy to announce that Backyard Jeeping is now an official dealer for Trailhead Off-Road. So that means if you go to backyardjeeping.com right now, you can check out Trailhead Off-Road products, and you can place your order through me. I'm on Instagram all the time, so if you want a quick response, go ahead and send me a DM on Instagram or even the email, backyardjeepingllc@gmail.com. But yeah, that's really all that I have to say about it. I don't have anything really bad to say other than it's loud, and it's going to be a preference thing. Now, this is for off-road use, of course, but then again, I daily drive my Jeep. But, the state that I live in, it doesn't really matter. So if you live in a state that's pretty anal about your emissions, then you might not be able to do this if you're doing a daily drive option. This is my trail rig, my daily driver, my kid getter, my grocery getter. I use this thing for everything. So even though I've only had it for a month to 2 months, I use this Jeep enough to know whether or not if I'm going to like that product and if it's a good product to recommend for you guys. So at least go and check it out. Let me know what you guys think about the website. There's some other goodies on there as well that I'm not going to mention in this video because this is strictly about Trailhead Off-Road. But go and check out the website. I have a bunch more new goodies on there. Even if you don't have a Jeep, there's a decal or a shirt on there that you might like. I also do custom stuff. So again, send me a DM on Instagram, on the Facebook, or an email. So Jeep, truck, an SUV, ATV, UTV, even your tractor, I can get something for you. So yeah, there's a lot of new goodies on there. Also, Trailhead Off-Road stuff is great. I have never heard anything bad about it. Glad that I was able to put it on Big Booty Judy here. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this little review. This was my first official talk review. I have a lot more coming because, as you guys know, we've done some stuff to this Jeep. So I'm ready to get out some more reviews about the products, some good and some bad. So yeah, please like, subscribe, and share. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you guys plan on getting a Trailhead Off-Road cowl air intake, either from my site or just strictly from their site. And let me know what you guys might think about it. Is the noise going to bother you, do you think? Is it something that, you might think you have a race car as well? So yeah, leave me down a comment down below. Check out the Instagram and Facebook, backyardjeeping.com. Links for those are down in the description below. And I will see you guys in the next one.